There are a great many well-known books in this world of ours. Well-known books about well-known places, and inhabited by quite a few well-known people. But there is one book that tells the story of a land that few know anything about at all. A land inhabited by a most remarkable group of people. Unusual folks, yes, but doing the usual things. Things that you and I do all the time.
Ew! Like writing too many letters and expecting me to deliver them.
I see.
Right on cue. I got an urgent one right here. Hurry it up is all I ever do these days. Later.
Why don't we tag along with our postal pal on his rounds, while I fill you in on some of the highlights of this most curious location? Nestled amongst the mountains and countryside live my students. I have 10 students, to be exact. Wait, perhaps 11, or even 12. We shall concentrate on the first 10. 0 through 9 are their names. Oh, no, not that way. That's better. Where was I? Oh, yes. My students and I congregate at the Numberland School every year, and we're joined by a young field mouse named Infinity. A well-meaning, if not the most sophisticated creature. He wears many hats. Sometimes student, sometimes assistant, but always unpredictable. And once in a while, he finds himself head first in the middle of the most amazing adventures. Mysterious adventures. But things like amazement and mystery can be fairly well hidden in life's daily routines. In our case, that would be the usual comings and goings within our little schoolhouse community. But truth be told, the lush green landscape surrounding the Numberland School was chock full of mystery and adventure. Which brings us back to our letter carrier. And our story. With his ultimate destination in sight, gracefully our letter carrier began his final descent towards the one whose name appeared on that urgent letter. Me! Summer vacation was at an end, and the new school year was about to start. Needless to say, I was raring to go. What a night. Infinity had spent his summer on the family farm and was now back getting his attic room prepared for anything and everything the new year had in store.
Aha! The perfect place, right where I can see it. I'm gonna miss the old farm, but that's okay. I'll see ya next summer. And besides, I'm back in my own room, my very own room. All at once, the doorbell started to ring and was making the biggest ruckus you ever heard. Someone was at the door all right, but that cuckoo bird wanted to make sure the professor was going to answer it, so he started making a ruckus too.
Stop! I'm not deaf. I've had enough out of you. Your job is telling time, get it? You make me cuckoo. I'm coming. What? Of all the practical jokes.
Hey, is this the Numberland Schoolhouse? Well, is it?
Well, it had better be.
Aha! Then you must be Professor Aristotle. Good thing. Here, I got a letter for you. Wow.
Dear.
Whoa.
Which one?
This one. Professor Aristotle from Mathematic City. Here.
Thank you. Strange. I don't receive that many letters, you see.
I'm not surprised. I thought you were only a flap of my wings from the post office. Ha! Flap my foot. Police.
Oh, it's my sister.
What? Where?
It's from my sister, Helenica, and it's late.
Next time I'll take a jet. Bye.
Of all the impertinent.
Who? You mean me?
This letter was written a month ago, young man. It's your fault.
Pardon me for living, Your Majesty. If you don't like the service, why don't you pick it up yourself next time?
Well, maybe I will.
You just do that. Folks like you give teaching a bad name.
evening, sir.
Good evening, good riddance, and don't have a nice day. The post office is just not appreciated nowadays.
Wow, he was cranky.
Oh, the days of good customer service are past us, I'm afraid. And now I'm forced to deal with this letter, too.
But isn't a letter from your sister?
That's the point. Opening up a letter from my sister is very similar to leaning straight into a left hook. Now, let me see here. Oh, dear me! When it comes to punches, that girl's a pro.
It's that bad, huh?
No, not really. My niece, Melissima, is arriving tomorrow.
Melissima?
Correct. And it is imperative that we let the others know that she's coming, so hurry!
Everyone?
From 0 through 9. And try not to forget anyone, please! And as for you, my not-so-fine wooden-feathered friend, a bit of house cleaning, I reckon. Oh, I do hope this old girl starts up. This thing's been in mothballs since I can't remember when. Drat, dead! What are you doing in there? Out! Well, I guess we were all scurrying around that night like a bunch of crazed lunatics, to be sure. Even that crazed cuckoo was going extra cuckoo. And the looniest was yet to come.
Cuckoo must have forgotten it's Sunday. Melissima! Why are you hanging around there, huh? Don't you remember Melissima's coming today? You know there's a lot of stuff to do. So stop goofing and start cranking. Good thing I was here to remind you, cuckoo head. Professor! Professor! Huh? Ooh, it's just like a shiny new penny. Only you can drive it.
It's looking brand new, eh?
Yeah, but does it run?
Well, I got the old girl to make it this far, so I guess we should be able to get to the station. By the way, Melissa's going to love your nightshirt. Most becoming, young man.
Uh-oh, I'll go and get changed right away.
Don't dilly-dally. There's not a moment to lose.
Not a moment to lose. Not a moment to lose. What I'd really like to know, is she gonna look like me? Who? Melissima. She'll attend our little schoolhouse and a special guest she'll be. 'Cause she's dainty from the city, about the same age as me. I'll wash myself all over from my ears down to my tail. That way she'll think I'm really cool. What's that smell? Is it flowers? Wonder what she's like. Maybe she's real skinny from her head down to her toe. Whoa! Maybe round and chubby or teeny like an elf. An elf? An elf! Oh! That the only thing that matters is that she be herself, be herself, be herself, be herself, be herself. I'm sure that Roly-Poly 8 will bake her something nice. Yum, 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 yum. Though he's been known to eat the whole thing more than once or twice. Hungry fella? I wish I had a top hat, a tuxedo, and a cane. I betcha all the numbers feel the same. Especially one. He loves getting dressed up. Oh no! The train's almost here! Oh, where's my shirt? Oh, come on, one! It's time to go! Stop looking at yourself and let's get moving! Look, everybody else is already on their way! Oh, hey, wait a minute! You forgot your present! Come back! Phew, that was close. Everybody's got their presents and they're happy as can be. Oh, spoke too soon. Zero, where's your present? Oh well, no time now, gotta run. Come on, get going. But no one's any happier than me, our guest and me. Yep, no one's any happier than me. Infinity! Yep, no one's any happier than me, our guest and me. No one's any happier than me, our guest and me.
Infinity! Time is of the essence. Infinity! Metal to the metal! Time waits for no field mouse, you know. Could you give us a bit of a cranking, please?
Cranked and ready to go, Professor!
We're off!
Attention, please! The train arriving from Mathematics City will be arriving at precisely 10:02. Oh, top of the morning, Professor. It's always nice to see such a lively bunch waiting at my station.
Thank you.
Huh?
Oh, this train is most uninhabited.
Empty.
Are you sure your niece is arriving today?
Yes, I am. This is, however, rather strange. Not in there. And not in there either. Oh, empty!
Huh? 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 Yeah?
Now I'm getting worried.
Professor! Quick, come on!
There.
Where's everybody going?
Well, there's Millesima's suitcase, but no Millesima.
Oh, what's it mean, Professor?
Logic dictates if her luggage is here, she must be around here too. The big question is, where? Millesima! Millesima!
Millesima! Millesima! Millesima!
Millesima! Where are you, girl?
That can't be Melissima's ribbon. Could she have fallen off the bridge? Leaping lizards!
Professor, what are you doing?
No, Professor! One misstep and you might fall straight down like this! Oh.
Be careful!
Careful, Schmerfel! I've got to find her! A bit more. Got it! Oh, she's got to be nearby.
Professor, is it really worth all this for a silly ribbon?
You bet your conductor's hat!
Ah.
This ribbon is going to lead me directly to my niece! Leaping lizards, come back here!
I can't look!
Professor!
Owie, 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 owie.
Wait, I don't know how to drive. What about you, Infinity?
Let's see. Looks easy. I've seen a professor do it a zillion times.
Oh, the pain! Melissima!
Crank her up before it gets any worse. Good. Now back her out. Whoa! I do hope the two of them can arrive safe and sound. If not, I'm afraid the doctor's going to have 2 patients instead of 1.
You're very lucky, Professor. You got away with only a few scratches. And a broken leg, of course. Your finger. Thank you. My advice is taking it slow. Bed rest for you. Oh, yes, you've got a fever, that's for sure.
Oh, no!
And those eyes are so red.
Professor, you better go to bed right now.
No! I refuse to put one foot into this bed until I found my niece, and she's safe and she's sound! Oh, my leg. My poor leg.
I'm not your papa. But I recommend rest for 2 months. And if you don't take my advice, those 2 months could turn into 3.
3?
Well, your hearing's all right. A little common sense, please. Good evening.
3 months? Oh, no. And my poor little Melissa's still missing, and me with a broken leg. I guess this day couldn't get much worse.
Hello? This is the Numberland School.
Aristotle! Aristotle, is that you?
No! It's my sister!
I'm afraid the professor's not able to come to the phone at this exact moment.
Well, this is his sister, Helenica, and I need to talk to him ASAP!
Professor, what should I say?
The truth, my boy. The truth.
Okay. Well, see, Miss Helenica.
You put my niece on this
Whoa.
instant, do you hear me?
Excuse me? Huh?
May I?
Be my guest.
Melissima?
Huh?
Hello, Aunt Helenica. Darling, how was your trip?
Oh, fine.
And how is that uncle of yours?
Well, sort of fine, I think.
Huh?
Now, don't forget to study as hard as you can. It's very important.
Yes, Auntie.
And do everything you're told to do.
Of course, Auntie.
And mind your manners.
I promise, Auntie.
I'll call again soon. Bye-bye.
Oh, Uncle Aristotle, I've been really looking forward to seeing you.
Well, you've certainly managed to fool me, my dear girl.
Don't be angry with me, please.
Where have you been all day?
Sailing down the river with him.
You? Why weren't you at the station?
I might have sort of forgot to tell him. Sorry about that. No, don't worry. We've had an awesome day. Just as my train was pulling into the station, I saw this cool pirate ship anchored over by the bridge. I
I guess I was so excited, I wasn't even thinking that it might be dangerous or anything, so I got off the train and made my way down there to have a closer look. And after leaving one of my ribbons tied to the bridge as a marker, we began our journey as we set sail down the river, floating past miles and miles of its wild and untamed shoreline. Little knowing, what awaited us was the most horrible of fates, as unbeknownst to us, we were closing in upon that fearful pirate Redbeard and the cruelest of his cruel henchmen!
That's enough! Not another word! And you go home! Now! You've been anything but a big help, and thanks for nothing. I believe this is yours.
My ribbon!
So, let's forget about the whole thing. That pile of presents, I suppose you didn't know they were for you, did you? Just a moment. It's late. You can open them tomorrow. For now, it's bedtime for you.
Okay.
Infinity,
Yeah?
please gather Melissa's luggage and bring it upstairs. We'll put Melissima in the attic. And for the time being, you will have to sleep in the basement.
In the basement?
It's not that bad.
Okay. Oh, brother, I don't understand why he's making me move in that basement. I mean, gee whiz, I just got everything all set up upstairs. I just want to step back. Good night, Cuckoo.
Infinity,
Huh?
thanks for giving me your room. You know, I'm really happy to have met you. And you too, Cuckoo. Good night.
Good night. I hope Melissa was happy in the attic. Now! Perfect! You know, it's really not so bad in the basement. That fancy coat rack's the perfect place to hang my hat. Oh, wow! Hello?
And with that, our not feeling so brave, but brave nonetheless field mouse went down those steps to see what he could see.
It's a secret door.
And since secrets were made to be made not secret, on he went.
I wonder what's on the other side. Hello? Is anybody there? It's so quiet. And the door's locked, too. Phew. Hello? It's so bright in there, I can't see a thing. On second thought, I think it'd be a good idea if I stayed upstairs tonight. Good morning, Cuckoo. So, what if I slept up here instead of the basement? Afraid? Who's afraid? Who? Me? You're even more cuckoo than I thought. Just forget it. I gotta go and get breakfast for the professor. Huh? And for Melissima, too. So what? Black. Huh.
Reluctantly, I decided to write to Mathematics City and ask them to send a substitute while I was recuperating. Oh, dear me.
Melissima! Melissima! Are you awake?
What's the password?
Password? What password?
You're kidding me. The password that only pirates use.
But I'm not a pirate, Melissima. I'm Infinity.
I knew it. Infinity the Invisible who strikes fear into people's hearts.
Yeah, in person. And I'm gonna disappear any minute with your breakfast.
Breakfast? Wait a minute. Maybe we can forget the password just this one time.
That's better. Huh? Huh?
Silence! Hand over the booty.
Ooh,
Want a donut?
thank you.
Your breakfast isn't half bad. Although rum and bacon would have been better.
Rum? Bacon?
Of course. That's what a pirate has for breakfast. Yep. Ha!
Yeah. Huh? Whoa.
Did his eyes deceive him, or was this really his room?
What's the matter?
There was memory of Infinity once living here, but it was now camouflaged by the musings of a female pirate wannabe.
It's...
Fantastic! Just like a pirate's cabin.
Excuse me, Miss Pirate. This is an attic.
Not for me. And if you go over to the porthole, you can even hear the sound of the sea.
As far as I know, the sea's nowhere near here.
Oh, Infinity, you're no fun at all.
But, Melissima, you're just imagining it.
So what? Here, I can imagine what I want to. There, I can't.
There?
Yes, back at home in the city with Aunt Helenica, bugging me all day long. Melissima, mind your manners. Melissima, be polite. Melissima, your dress. Yuck! I'm fed up with it. Everybody wants to turn me into something I'm not.
What do you want to be?
Isn't it clear? A pirate.
Oh, no. Not again.
When I was born, something said to me, go set sail on the seven seas.
On the seven seas, on the seven seas.
And when I was older, I said fearlessly, I beg you, leave me to the sea. Captain, I will be.
Captain she will be.
I will fight all day.
She will fight all day.
I want to be a pirate and a terror I will be.
She wants to be a pirate and a terror she will be.
My hair itself will tell you cause it's wild and red like me.
Her hair itself will tell you cause it's wild and red like she.
I want to be a pirate and sail the seven seas.
She wants to be a pirate and sail the seven seas.
Discover 1,000 treasures and to distant islands go.
She wants to be a pirate.
I will live just happily. Stick out my tongue and touch my nose. All the rest, what will they do? Search for me, high and low. I wanna be a pirate, I'm so brave and strong, you know.
She wants to be a pirate, she's so brave and strong, you know.
And for those who don't obey me, we'll just tie them to the mast.
To the mast, strong and fast, to the mast.
And for those who don't know, baby, we'll just tie them to the mast.
To the mast, to the mast, to the mast, to the mast.
I wanna be a pirate and sail the seven seas.
She wants to be a pirate and sail the seven seas.
Discover 1,000 treasures and to distant islands go.
She wants to be a pirate, she wants to be a pirate.
Discover 1,000 treasures and to distant islands go. Discover 1,000 treasures and to distant islands go.
And I will live just happily. Stick out my tongue and touch my nose. And all the rest, what will they do? They'll search for me, high and low.
They'll search for me, high and low. I'm okay.
What is with that ruckus? It sounds like the house is falling down. Will someone tell me what's going on out here?
Good morning, Uncle Aristotle.
I'm not so certain about the good part.
How do you feel today?
I imagine I'll live. And now you'd better get dressed. Or you'll catch cold. If Helenica saw you standing around like that, why, she'd have my head.
I know where I've heard all that before. Bah!
I suppose she's no different from the rest of our happy family. Infinity, I need you to take this letter to the post office right away. It needs to get to Mathematics City ASAP.
Yipes.
I'm ready. So, where are we going to, huh?
We have to go run a few errands.
Sounds good.
So let's get going.
I don't understand what could have happened to those kids. They should have been back here hours ago. That clock is supposed to strike every hour. Catching up on a little reading, are we? Back to work, this instant! Pirates. Hidden treasures. Pure nonsense. I just hope my niece hasn't put any strange ideas into your head.
Cuckoo. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Uncle Aristotle! We've had the most awesome day! And guess what? I met all of your pupils and we had a picnic in the woods! And then we went sailing down the river like real pirates
Enough!
and then...
Do you have any idea how late it is?
No, sir.
And you! You march yourself downstairs to bed this minute! Do you understand?
Uncle Aristotle? I'm really sorry for what happened.
Some helper you've turned out to be. You should think first and then act. You'd better learn to control yourself, young lady, or I'll have to send you back home to your Aunt Helenica.
Well, if that's what you really want, I'll get out of your life for good.
And where will you go?
Maybe I'll go to an island.
For a little swim, I presume?
Oh, me and my awful temper. I can't seem to control it. Oh, Uncle Aristotle's right. Ever since I've got here, I've done nothing but cause problems big time. Guess I should go back to Mathematics City. But I like it here. It's so peaceful. Oh. Huh? Excuse me? Would you mind playing something a little quieter? Today's been a sad day for me, and it might even be my last day at the school. Oh. Distant stars with a shiny lake of light behind me. Be sensible, gentle, or even wise. It's very difficult to find. I try to avoid the problems, but I can't pretend that they're not there. If I leave today,
ordering you back to the ship on the double.
At last, I've decided I don't want to leave from here. Ha! I'm going to try. Though they won't believe me. Be sweet and polite. Kind and helpful too. I know I can get others to love me like I've always dreamed.
Millésima! I'm waiting for you, lassie. Don't let me down.
I'm coming, Uncle Aristotle!
The next few days were actually quite enjoyable, peaceful and quiet. Even Millésima had settled down a bit, but her curiosity was as lively as ever. Come in.
Good morning. Wow! Uncle Aristotle, what a totally awesome key! Is it a magic key?
What? Where? Hey! Give me that key this very instant!
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It doesn't matter whether you meant to or not. Don't you ever touch that key again. Now, off with you. Out you go. Come on.
I'm sure that Uncle Aristotle has a secret about that key that he's not telling.
Well, I've got a secret, and I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Really?
But you have to promise me you won't tell a soul, okay?
I promise.
And you too. Alrighty then. You ready? Check this out.
Wow!
Where is that cuckoo? That batty bird is becoming more irresponsible by the minute.
If we found the key that unlocks the door, we can find out what's behind it.
That's funny. Maybe.
Millésima!
Coming, Uncle Aristotle! He mustn't suspect a thing.
Suspect?
There's a key in Uncle Aristotle's room. And I'll bet that's the very same key that's going to open the door.
Really?
Trust me.
I had a funny little feeling Millésima was gonna tell me that.
I came as fast as I could, Uncle Aristotle. I went to find your little cuckoo, and here he is.
Now you listen here. Things cannot continue like this. Look at that calendar. In a few days, my substitute will be here, and by that time, there has to be order and discipline in the school. And that goes for you too, Mr. Smarty Pants Cuckoo Bird. So for a start, you can clean and oil every wheel in that clock. It sounds like a tin can full of nuts and bolts.
But Uncle Aristotle, what's the rush? School doesn't start for a few days yet.
My dear girl, I think you're forgetting one tiny little detail. Time flies.
Time is flying. 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 Time is flying.
Time is flying, never ending. You'll never stop it though you try. Minutes tick, countdown descending. We watch the seconds flashing by.
Time is flying. Time is flying. Time is flying. Time is flying.
Slipping, sliding through your fingers. Or they are faster than you are. There's no time to wait or linger. The minutes fly like shooting stars. You see, those wonderful, wondrous moments. A blink, and they've quickly passed you by. But those memories, so cherished and so precious, remain in our hearts and never die. Those marvelous, magical moments, they simply never ever fade away. Your childhood's not ended, but returns again, like the dawn of a dazzling new day. So much for the 5-day forecast. Time is flying ever onwards, and it won't wait for anyone. The changing seasons lead us forward, with the rising moon and setting sun. Everybody! Time is flying, never ending. You'll never stop it though you try. Minutes tick, countdown descending. We watch the seconds flashing by.
Coming! Hello.
Hello. I'm here to speak with Professor Aristotle.
That's my uncle. He's upstairs resting.
Well then, little girl, you can just tell him to come down. I haven't got all day.
Yes, dear, please do tell him to come down.
Doctor.
I ran into this lovely lady at the station and offered to drive her here. She's...
I do know how to speak, Doctor. I'm Miss Zenobia, the new school teacher.
Oh no, it can't be.
Melissima, who is it?
You must be Professor Aristotle.
Yes, that's correct. But I thought...
You were expecting a man, correct? Well, I'm sorry if I disappointed you.
No, I was just a bit surprised, that's all.
Whatever. Oh, Doctor, would you mind bringing in my luggage?
Not at all, madam.
I'm assuming that you have a room for me to stay in, Professor.
But, madam, I mean...
Spare me the excuses. We're only talking about a room.
Your luggage, madam.
Enjoy your trip?
A comedian. Anyone can trip and fall down. Ahem.
So?
All right. You can have my room. My niece Melissima will take you there.
Well, thank you. Oh, my goodness. What are you two still doing in your pajamas? Now you both get dressed right this instant. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot of work to do. And classes will begin tomorrow, understood? And you march right upstairs and get dressed. What is that racket?
Oh, cuckoo. Morning.
How stupid. What a ridiculous excuse for a clock. Not only as slow as molasses, but it sounds just as terrible as it looks. Huh?
Cuckoo! If you can't find the sense to behave yourself, then you had better get out.
This is intolerable!
It's not his fault. You made him do it.
Melissima, mind your manners. Now go upstairs and get dressed.
All right.
I do appreciate your cooperation, Professor, but I'm afraid that it won't be quite enough. And so, starting today, there are going to be some changes made around here.
You've got to admit, she's got character.
Oh, yes, like an army drill instructor.
Come, Professor, cheer up. Look at the bright side. For example, your leg is completely healed.
Really?
Hey, isn't that the best, Professor?
But it was broken.
No, it was only a sprain, that's all.
Only a sprain?
I couldn't tell you the truth, because knowing you wouldn't have rested.
Well, thanks to you and your little lie, we now have to deal with the Wicked Witch of Mathematics City.
Calm down. You needn't get yourself so upset. Who did that? Who did that?
I'm sorry, Doctor. It fell.
Unforgivable carelessness, young man.
Your turn to keep calm, don't you think?
your bags, Miss Zenobia?
Come in. Curious, I thought I heard the sound of one of my bags falling down the stairs.
I'm sorry. It was an accident.
I can't stand clumsiness.
It won't happen again.
I should hope not.
What a nasty old witch.
Shh.
Miss Zenobia! Miss Zenobia! Could you please come down here for a moment?
Let's go.
What is it, Professor?
I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Oh, really?
My leg has healed. You see?
Well, so it has. And what is your point, Professor?
My point is, now that I've healed, your job is over.
Don't be ridiculous. I was authorized by the school board in Mathematics City to teach classes.
Where are you
in the
going?
school for
I'm going to
3
get the
months,
key.
And that is
And
exactly
you keep
what I'm
watch.
going to do.
Then I'm sending them a report about this situation immediately.
It won't do you a bit of good, at least not for 3 months. So you can just start clearing your things out of my room. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have to prepare for my classes tomorrow.
Yikes!
Oh, it's no use. Uncle Aristotle's desk is locked tight.
She's coming!
Miss Zenobia! Miss Zenobia!
Melissima, what's the matter?
Oh, I thought you were in your room. I only wanted to let you know that I'm dressed.
Good. And now... Oh, what is that awful-looking rag doing up there? Take it down immediately!
Yes, Miss Zenobia.
Have you finished getting all of your things out, Professor?
Yes, thank you. Good night. I hope I don't have any nightmares about all of this.
Just a moment. You've forgotten something.
What?
Whoa!
Leaping lizards! Of all the insolent, insulting, insidious, exasperating situations! All from one wickedly rude teacher! The ringing of the bell told the first day of another school year for my students, although the one doing the ringing was not whom most of them expected, and was whom all of them would come to dread. Witness the hesitant tapping of a most reluctant four. Not a good way to start this school year, my boy.
Good morning, class, and welcome. My name is Miss Zenobia, and for now, I will be your teacher, which means for you that I will not tolerate any misbehaving. I want to make it clear from the outset that I expect you all to be on time, obedient, neat and tidy, hardworking, and above all, well-behaved. I think I should warn you now that the sooner we all come to this understanding, the easier your lives will be in this classroom. I said well-behaved. Melissima, would you please turn around and sit like a lady? Ah, and you, Infinity. What are you holding?
Nothing, ma'am.
Come, give it to me this instant! Did you do this?
Yeah.
That's a lie. It was me.
No, it's me.
No. No.
Quiet! You had better make up your minds because I am losing my patience.
You're not the only one.
Huh?
Miss Zenobia.
How dare you barge into my classroom like this? And without clothes on.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I am wearing my PJs, see? Children, please go and get my suit.
Right away, Uncle Aristotle.
As for you, Why don't you gather up your tools of torture and go back where you came from?
Never in my life has anyone spoken to me that way!
And not a moment too soon, I would say.
Well, that certainly is the last straw. You've not one shred of decency, and I'm going to have you fired. Hello? Hello? Operator? I want you to connect me to Central University. On the double!
Is anything missing?
No, I think we got everything. Wait! I think we forgot to bring his shirt and tie.
I really want to thank you for trying to help me back there.
I couldn't let Miss Zenobia get to you.
You're sweet. I'll go and get the rest of Uncle Aristotle's things. Shirt, tie.
Melissima! What's the matter?
It's the key. It must have been here all this time. Uncle Aristotle must have brought it to the garage when he moved his things.
You see...
Hello?
Sir?
Professor, Miss Zenobia did seem to be quite upset about this. In light of the situation, I think it would be best if she carried on with her work there until we have a chance to review the case.
Very well.
Good day, Professor.
You see, I'm still in charge of running this school. So, from now on, I expect you to stay out of my way.
Oh, don't worry, Uncle Aristotle. You'll see that everything is going to work out just fine.
I wish I could share your optimism, Melissima, but I don't think it's going to be all that easy. The uneasy feeling that twisted around in my stomach was an uncomfortable reminder that our happy days were a thing of the past. But it said nothing of the mysterious goings-on in the oh-so-near future.
Infinity!
Did you bring the key?
Here. It's the biggest cave I've ever seen.
Where's all that whispering coming from?
It sounds like it's coming from way up there. Let's go!
I'm not so sure this is such a good idea.
This can't be real.
Infinity, look over there. Check out all those old books and papers.
Awesome! It's like a giant-sized library.
Yeah, a talking
You
library.
think they could be books about magic?
Uncle Aristotle will know.
So maybe we ought to go and ask him.
If you're afraid, you can always leave.
I'm not afraid. Just you watch, and I'll be the first to reach the top. There. How's that? You call this being afraid? I can't even open one of these books just like that.
All right, you're brave.
You're still not convinced, are ya? I can't get it open.
You could try removing the clasp.
The clasp? Oh, yeah, of course.
Make sure you don't lose it.
Now let's see.
Look! Something's appearing.
Whoa! It's me!
Looking better than the real-life original. Look! The symbols are all melting! amazing!
Looks like they're turning into gold.
Don't touch it!
Why not? It doesn't look dangerous. Check it out.
It's pretty. And it's so soft. Infinity! Come back!
This is so cool. I'm floating.
I warned you not to touch it.
You touched it too.
What's the matter with that book?
You got me. Maybe it's happy to see us. Ooh. Maybe it's going crazy.
Or maybe it just wants to play. Wait, don't leave me. We're not going to fall, are we?
I sure hope not.
This is simply incredible!
The key! Oh, my stars! Incredibly, every one of the possessions I had collected since I was a young lad was infused with whatever was coming out of that book and filled with a life of its own. And there was no shortage of that golden goo. Infinity and Millesima made quite sure of that. They even had my old top hat, cane, and shoes dancing the two-step. I'll tell you, it's a good thing I hadn't kept my old kitchen sink. Lizards! You two stop that this instant!
Professor!
Close that book immediately! Before it's too late! Come on! Come on! I can't! Give it everything you've got! Yes!
Yeah!
Uh-oh. I hope you're satisfied.
I'm sorry, Uncle Aristotle, for taking the key.
To think that my very own flesh and blood niece would do this to me!
It won't happen again.
You can be sure of that! Now, the first order of business is to put this book back in its place.
All right.
And you, meanwhile, you can get to work cleaning up this basement.
Yes, sir.
Well, children, I guess I have no other choice but to tell you the secret of this school. You see, this amazing underground library has been in existence long before I was sent here, and I took an oath swearing to guard every single book and scroll with my life. Legend has it that many, many years ago they were part of the library at Alexandria, and when it burned down, only a very small portion of its books and manuscripts were able to be saved.
And are all those books magic too?
I prefer the word wisdom instead of magic. They're books that are speaking of the laws of the universe, of life and death, and worlds nobody has ever dreamed of. And that's why they must be kept hidden from mankind, so that the wrong information never has the chance to get into the wrong hands.
I'm sorry I ever opened the book.
Ha! You were lucky. It was the Book of Virtues, and anyone who opens it sees his true personality reflected in its pages.
Wow. The book seemed pretty happy.
Of course. But it could have been much worse. That's why this must remain our little secret.
Don't worry, Uncle Aristotle. Our lips are sealed.
I hope so, children, for the good of everyone.
is a total disgrace. You do not pay attention. All right, then. Once more from the beginning. A perfect time for the telephone. How convenient. All of you, keep practicing until I return. Do you understand?
Oh, we understand you, you old witch!
Wait! Don't stop! That's awesome! Your turn, Four!
Chancellor. I understand, Chancellor. Professor, it's Supreme University on the phone. They'd like to have a word with you.
I wonder what kind of words they have. Oops! Oh, Butterfingers. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Yes, Chancellor. I understand.
What is that horrendous music? Just you wait until I get my hands on it.
If that's the only solution.
What in the world do you think you're doing? You're all lacking in one very important thing. Discipline! From this moment on, I don't want to hear a sound. Oh, yes. You, Professor?
Yes.
I assume you've heard the wonderful news?
Of course. At least for you anyway. You've gotten your wish.
I don't understand.
Don't hand me that garbage. I've been ordered back to Mathematics City today. I regret to inform you I have been dismissed from my teaching post at this school.
No! Uncle Aristotle, it can't be true!
I'm afraid it is, Melissima.
But this is your school.
Not anymore, Melissima. Not now. So I think it would be best if you went upstairs and got your suitcase packed. We're going back to Mathematics City and your Aunt Helenica.
No!
I'll go and get my things as well.
All right. Don't you realize what you've done? This school is everything to him, and now you've taken it all away! You have no feelings!
What a moving performance. What a shame you'll be leaving us. We could have used you in our drama department. Oh, yes, dear Infinity. I'm not going to need a helper. Your services at this school are no longer required.
It doesn't matter. Without the professor and without Melissima, it doesn't make any sense to stay here. Goodbye, Professor. Bye, Melissima. Goodbye, Numbers. Goodbye, Cuckoo. I'm gonna miss you guys.
It's all mine! Ha, at last!
Well, I hope your detention doesn't last too long. I'm glad to have known you. I'm gonna miss you all so terribly. And Infinity, too. Cuckoo, you'll always be my favorite.
Melissima! Your uncle would like to be leaving at once. You've got a long trip ahead of you.
Thanks, I was just leaving.
Have a good trip, dear. Would you please keep quiet, or I'll just have to. You know the secret too, don't you?
Uncle Aristotle, I'm here. I'm ready to go.
I'm almost ready to go too, Melissima.
The old witch said you were looking for me.
I'm happy to report I haven't had the distinct displeasure of speaking to her for several hours. Bah!
That's weird.
All right, children, your detention is completed. You may go home now. Oh, how I've been waiting for this moment. Oh, down here, you can cuckoo to your heart's content, and no one will ever hear you. A wonderful world of knowledge and wisdom is waiting down there for me, and I will be the only mortal to possess it.
Time to go now. Will you crank her up, Melissima? Hey, what's the matter?
Something's happening at the school. The old witch. Poor Cuckoo. Are you sure?
Melissima, it's getting late. We can't do anything now.
They say she was holding something in her hand when she went down into the basement. Oh no! Uncle Aristotle!
What?
My life will be so different from now on. The secrets of the universe will be mine, alone.
Don't open it, Miss Zenobia! No matter what you do, don't open it, please! Good heavens! Come down! It looks like it's possessed by an evil power!
Infinity!
I can't control it! I'm afraid there's not much time left. That book is about to unleash its fury.
It's all my fault!
This is no time for regrets. Let's go. Hurry, hurry!
Operator! Operator, get me the Numberland train station and please hurry!
Have a good trip. And cheer up, son. You'll be back someday.
Yeah, someday. Goodbye.
Poor fella.
How come every time I come here, I have to sort the mail?
Sorry.
I'm the one who's sorry, 'cause I'm gonna be flying all night.
Ugh.
I suppose you'd love it if I answered your telephone, too. Your station, Majesty.
Infinity!
Eek! Infinity!
Huh? Melissima! What's that? The book? The clasp? Yeah, I've got it. Okay, I'll try. Don't worry.
A problem?
I have to get back over to the schoolhouse as fast as I can. It's a matter of life or death.
Hold your horses! And where are you going?
I have no intentions of not completing my appointed rounds, and that's the name of that tune. Unless you sing me another one.
Infinity's coming back with the clasp!
There's no time to lose. Let's get out of here. Leaping lizards, we're trapped. Quick, everybody upstairs.
Sorry!
Hurry.
We're all doomed!
Can't you be quiet for a change?
Infinity's on his way!
Melissima, be realistic. The station is too far from here. Oof, 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 oof.
Don't give up, Mr. Postman. We're almost there.
No way. They never said anything about this kind of stuff back in postman school.
Infinity!
Where's the book?
Downstairs! In the basement!
Let's go.
Let's go?
Please, it's our only chance.
All right, enough already. Excuse me, Professor. This mail has to be delivered. As you can see, I'm on a mission.
Yes, but be careful.
Then up, left, and away.
Now straight ahead.
Are you kidding?
There, through the opening. Over there.
10-4.
Quick, fly me over to the book.
Easy does it, kid. You got it. Pull hard.
I did it!
Yippee!
That class may have been put back in its proper place, but there still was that angry black river of gunk to deal with, and this time in reverse. For as it made its way back into the basement and the book, it created a torrent that carried everyone and everything in its path along with it. Oh, my goodness!
Infinity!
Oh, no!
Good morning, madam. Are you ready to go to the station?
Thank you so much for calling the Supreme University and speaking to them on my behalf.
It was the least I could do, Professor. I am totally ashamed of myself for all that has happened. You certainly know how to run this school better than I do. Farewell.
Yes, goodbye.
Oh, by the way, Professor, I see my patient is recuperating quite nicely.
Thanks to you, Doctor. Bye-bye. Safe trip. Are you ready to partay?
Ready?
Ready!
Wow, what a beat! Aha!
What a surprise!
No, here's the surprise! I'm coming to see you! I'll be on the morning train!
But what's the big rush, Helenica,
I'll
dear?
tell you what the rush is. Nobody's been in a rush to call me, understand? I haven't heard from Melissa in days, and I am not going to stand by while you keep me up to date with what's going on.
Just a moment. You've forgotten something.
What?
Whoa!
Leaping lizards! Of all the insolent, insulting, insidious, exasperating situations! All from one wickedly rude teacher! She is unbearable, unsociable, certifiable, and worst of all, impossible! Got to try and take it easy and stay calm though I could scream! Watching her, I'm feeling queasy, gonna have to let off steam! I don't like her rough and ready, or her high and mighty ways. Though she tries to act the lady, she's a witch by night and day!
She's a witch by night and day! She's a witch by night and day!
So many lonely years that ended on the very day I came here to this place. I've enjoyed so many moments, such happy, happy moments, that not even she can take away from me.
She's so wicked, she's a monster. She can act so spookily. She's so awful when she wants to. She can scare the pants off me. Oh, off me too.
I'm so worried by her presence. Must make sure she leaves this place. Have to wait until tomorrow. tomorrow!
She's got to go tomorrow! Oh, tomorrow. Gotta go!
Uh-huh!